Good afternoon to you parents. I just want to say we are really excited and looking forward to your children coming back to school. Even though we have this COVID-19, I would like to reassure you that Parkview Junior is doing everything within our power to observe all protocols. All staff members have been trained and we are really going to make sure that your children are safe at all times. Thank you. We are very excited to have you return and are putting this video together to explain what is expected of you. Please remember, there's no hugging and shaking hands allowed. The new way of greeting is the elbow bump. So there are a few things that we're going to do before you leave home. The first thing is to answer the questionnaire with your parent or caregiver. The second will be to put your mask on, and the third thing will be to make sure to put your hat shield on. Once you arrive at school, only learners will enter at the Kildare Road. There will be white lines of 1 meter apart for you to stand on and to observe physical distancing. There are red and orange markings on the floor throughout the school to observe physical distancing. At the first station, there is a teacher checking that you have your mask and hat shield on before spraying your hands with sanitizer. At the second station, your temperature will be taken and recorded. The questionnaire is also checked by the teacher. For learners whose temperatures are too high, we will ask them to wait for a few minutes before screening them again. In the event where the child's temperature is more than 38 degrees Celsius, we will then ask the child to go into the isolation area. Parents will then be contacted and informed to fetch their child. At the third station, teachers will direct you to your class. When you get to your classroom, you will see that there are markings in the front of the class, and if you have to wait for your teacher, you would be expected to wait on the markings. Your teacher should be in the class waiting for you. You will then enter the class, but before you enter the class, you would be expected to sanitize your hands. You will find your name on the desk. Place your bag and other belongings on the seat next to you, and in the class you will also see that there are markings on the floor to show the space for each of the learners. When learners want to go to toilet, they will have to ask the teacher for permission to go to the bathroom. The learner will sanitize his or her hands before leaving the class. The bathrooms are being disinfected regularly. The learner will use the bathroom, wash his or her hands with soap and water, and dry with a tissue, which is then thrown into the bin provided. On returning to the class, the learner will once again sanitize his or her hands. Picnic time. This is where learners will be sent out to wash their hands before having a snack. Learners will be sent in a staggered approach, different classes going at different times. Learners will go with their class group to their designated areas, and they will chat and move around whilst maintaining their physical distances at all times. And learners will then sit on the designated areas and enjoy their snack. At dismissal time, learners' temperatures will be taken by the class teacher at the end of the day, and a recording will be kept of this. Learners will leave the class and sanitize their hands before leaving. Learners will walk to the top field to wait for their parents. The field is also marked out in designated areas where the children will wait, maintaining social distance of 1 meter. Children will wait for their names to be called, and they will call the learner whose parent has arrived. Before the learner leaves, he will sanitize his hands for the last time and then exit at Kildare Road. Children, I hope you've really enjoyed this video that we've put together for you, and that you know exactly what is expected of you when you come to school on the 6th of July. So if we can all keep doing what is expected of us, then I think we will all stay safe and healthy. So take care, keep safe, and we'll see you back on the 6th of July.